Okay, first of all, guys, let me just start this video with saying I'm not a review channel by any means, but what I am is I'm someone that plays a lot of games, okay? I play a lot of games with the boys, I edit videos, I'm a content creator, I like to stream, and I'm very indecisive. So before we get into this video, basically I came across the RAZER Viper Ultimate when I was trying to pick up a really good, lightweight, it didn't necessarily have to be lightweight, but wireless gaming mouse. The RAZER Ultimate and the Logitech G Pro. Told you, indecisive. So with that being said, guys, if you do like what you've seen so far, please consider going ahead, leaving a like, and joining the Zeus boys by subscribing. Massively appreciated. Help us reach 2,000 subscribers. I know everyone and their nan says it on YouTube, but if you guys do subscribe and like, obviously, it does make a huge difference, and I will be eternally grateful. Okay, well, why don't we start with what's in the box? Yeah, basically, it comes like this, in like your typical kind of like RAZER nice packaging. Remember, I am by no means a reviewing channel, but I just thought you guys really enjoyed my Scuff Prestige unboxing that I did back in January. So I thought we'll do the same sort of thing, but with mice now. Dude, what's in the box? So here we go, boys. So, official unboxing. So, what you get is like this stuff. Get rid of that, just wait for the camera to focus. And straight away, we get the mouse, okay? So don't be worried if obviously yours doesn't come packaged exactly like this. Obviously, I've used this to do the review. But the first thing you're going to notice is the thing's very light. I mean, obviously, if you're using like a Logitech Ultralight or Superlight, whatever you call it, this isn't going to be as light. But straight away, because I've obviously switched to my Logitech G Pro, which is on the side here. This is the two mice like alongside each other for comparison. I mean, this certainly feels like a more kind of premium product because it's a bit heavier. This one actually weighs in at about 80 grams, whereas this one's about 74, 75. So it's actually closer to the G Pro wireless compared to the Superlight. But initially, like the initial thoughts, like obviously out of the box are, as you can hear, the clicks are obviously very nice. It does feel very premium, but I think when it comes to these sort of things, unfortunately, it's going to come to the overall kind of feel for the mice and what you're kind of looking for, hand shape, obviously like how big in stature you are as a person. So in my time using this mouse, I really enjoyed it, but I just find, as you can see, my hand is like, it's flat on the desk. Even if I do kind of claw grip, my hand is constantly touching the desk. So the only thing that I didn't like about this mouse, is how like flat it is. If I hold it up to the camera, you can see kind of how flat it is because they've gone for this really cool design. Like, don't get me wrong, I think this is the coolest, like one of the coolest mouse shapes you can get. I really do like it, but for me personally, and just the way my hand feels, I prefer the G Pro because already my hand is just off the desk and I can actually glide a bit more and do some like flicks and stuff. So let's look at specs a little bit. So on the RAZER Viper Ultimate, we've got, you know, a selling point of 70 to 72 hours battery life, which for a wireless mouse is pretty solid. With the G Pro, however, that wireless version, that is 50 hours of battery life, 48 to 50 hours of battery life they're claiming for this one. Now, I've used both, okay? And let's just say I used this mouse for 2 weeks, right? I probably charged this thing, God, I don't know, like at least 4 times, okay? A mouse with less battery life. I've not charged this thing yet. I've been using it for 2 weeks today. Sometimes like 4-5 hour gaming sessions, editing workloads, like you name it. With the RGB on, as you've seen before, it's on 57%. So I don't know, like if this thing is that they're claiming that basically it's 70 hours battery life, even when you're not using it. So like it's like it will give you 3 days, like, and every 3 days you have to charge it roughly, whereas this one is 50 hours of using it, because that would make more sense, because this definitely feels like it's 50 hours of using it. The other thing that I like about this mouse, really love it, is the fact that it comes with an RGB mini charging dock. So basically you plug this thing into your computer, you put it onto your desk, it looks insane with like some RGB colors. And then the good thing is, when you have finished playing those long gaming sessions, when you walk away from your computer, you just go ahead with the magnets, stick it on there, and that's it, charging. It looks really nice. It basically breathes the color of the battery, so if it's dying, it's pretty much breathing a red color, then obviously into amber, yellow, all the way up to basically solid state green, which means you're 100% and ready to go. So I suppose before we get into the gameplay, as this is kind of like my opinion on the mouse, if you're coming to this video and asking, should I buy a RAZER Viper Ultimate? Yes, definitely. I think as an overall package goes, I definitely prefer the RAZER Viper Ultimate because of the way that it's just so lightweight. I think the 70 to 75 grams is like the perfect weight. Any lighter than that, like the super light, it's just a bit too finicky for me. It still feels like a premium product. Something that it has that the G Pro doesn't is this really nice kind of textured rubbered grip that you have on the side buttons here, which gives you that extra advantage. It means the mouse is not sliding away from you. I think if you should buy one or not compared to a G Pro, for example, it's just going to come down to personal preference. I mean, I do prefer this over the G Pro as a overall package with like the charging dock and the ease of use and kind of the feel for it. Obviously, this isn't a comparison video, but if you're going to ask me which one will I buy out of the Viper or the G Pro, I'd have to say the G Pro, boys. I don't know what it is about the G Pro. I think it's just the overall shape for my hand as a human. Obviously, everyone's going to be different, but it just fits my hand a lot nicer than the RAZER does. I'm not constantly, like, mating with my desk. So if you do want to see a review on the G Pro, guys, go ahead and leave that in the comment section because I'd love to make one on that mouse because obviously that is my main. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay and see how we do with the RAZER Viper Ultimate. Okay, so I haven't actually played a game of COD in
Team Deathmatch.
coming up to 2 weeks now, so this should be interesting, but the main point is just to kind of show you like how the game, this is so fucking loud, dude. Oh my god, I need to turn the game down. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry, boys. I'm realizing you're not chat, but still. It's kind of not like that with this on mouse and keyboard, because it's like they all have these integrated mouse buttons, you know, so you can actually hit these crazy flick shots and have really fast reaction times and do all the cool stuff that you need to do and kind of just compete. Like they're like drop shotting these two guys here. You can do all of that, and the RAZER Viper Ultimate, woo! The RAZER makes it really easy to do because obviously you've got. Like, look at that, bro. The RAZER obviously makes it really easy to do, as well as the G Pro, in all fairness. Because you've got, like, these buttons that you can... My god, boys, I find it so hard to talk and play this game at the same time. Give me a second here, lads. Okay, boys, so what I thought we'd do is, you know, we've played some FPS, we've seen how the mouse performs, and I just wanted to see, like... I thought I'd go ahead and play another game and just kind of show off what we got. So we're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. We got my boy, Vader here, as you can see, with his little cigarette lighter. He's all good. Right, where they at? So obviously it's going to seem really slow, but that's just like the minigun. Like the minigun is... the miniguns are... I don't know where anyone is. The miniguns are... Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh, that's a lot of people. Let me just kind of... Let me just... See, there you go. This is where this mouse comes in, and like the good thing about this mouse, I have to say, especially with the grip, is just keeping your shots on point. Like this thing hits different. The shots just hit, you know. Oh, they killed that guy. Get enough points for Vader. No, I was supposed to get up on that vantage point. Yeah, get some. Oh, dude, I could be an AC-130 right now. So, like, just stuff like this, like, bam, flicking around. Like, I know you can do that on pretty much any mouse, but like, with the RAZER, you can do it in style. Get some. Who's that? Is that like the beta Chewie or the real Chewie? The beta Chewie. As you can see, boys, using the Viper, we're getting these big kills. Louisiana. I know that's not the name of it, but... Oh! Yeah, you ain't gonna... You're too big for that, bro. You see, you can do this without a RAZER. As you can see, this mouse is an absolute dream to game on, boys. And a GG there for the boys. So obviously, guys, there wasn't too much gameplay, but obviously this isn't a gaming video. But if you were interested in some of the gameplay you saw for whatever reason, my Twitch will be in the link in the description below. So go ahead and check that out if you want to come along and catch those streams. But like I said at the start of the video, guys, this isn't going to be like a in-depth mouse review. It's pretty much just an unboxing, if anything, and then my initial thoughts with the mouse. So like I said, guys, if you were like me the other day scrolling through YouTube trying to find a review to see if this mouse is worth it, it's probably the best gaming mouse that you could buy on the market today. In line with either the Logitech Super Superlight or G Pro Wireless. They're pretty much all in the same category, I'd say. So you're not going to go wrong if you get one of those three. I wouldn't say one specifically better. It's just completely up to you with personal preference, which one's best for you. So yeah, that's just about going to do it for today's video, guys. So like I said at the start of the video, if you do like what you see, please go ahead and consider leaving a like, subscribing to join the Zeus boys. It's massively appreciated. I know everyone says that, but they say it because it works, guys. So yeah, leave a like, and for every subscriber I get an extra subscriber.